I'm Young Miami, she JT. Hello you guys. Where did my voice go? Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Naylin. We're back with another video today. Feel me? Before we get into the video, make sure you guys go and show some love and hit that subscribe button because I said so. Anyways, as you guys can tell from the title, today I'm going to be doing like a first impression slash assumptions video about myself. So yesterday last night I posted on my Instagram story like, oh, write an assumption that you had about me, and you know, we got a few. So I wrote them down because I'm broke and I don't have a camera, so I have to use my phone. So therefore, if I'm using the phone, I can't be on IG at the same time, so I had to go and write them down. Anyway, so yeah, let's get straight into the video. Also, I made an Instagram page dedicated to just my hair because a lot of people like ask me about my hair, but the videos on YouTube, like, they do okay, but they don't do the best. But then on TikTok they do well, and then on Instagram, like, people ask me questions. So I made an Instagram dedicated just for like curly hair. It's called Coily Curl Nay. So yeah, the link will be down below if you want to go and follow that. But yeah, it's just gonna be all curly hair related, from products to wash and goes to different styles. So yeah, go tune into that. All right, now we can get into the video. Okay, so the first one is like, I just thought, why is this B word looking at me? This is from Jite, because like some of them I remember the names, some of them I don't, because some of these people I didn't know. But so basically the little backstory is, like, me and Jite used to go to the same like after school when we were like in elementary school, like 5th, 6th grade. And then there was quite a bit of time that went by that we stopped going to the after school, or I stopped going, I don't know, she stopped going, and then we ended up going to the same high school. She came to my school sophomore year, and we happened to have the same class. So I saw her and I was just like, and I was like tapping the desk next to me to like tell her like, come sit next to me, and she gonna look at me and then sit like literally across the classroom, and she's looking at me, but we not saying nothing to each other. So then I was posting stuff on Facebook and she was reacting to it, laughing at it, yada yada yada. So then finally I just commented on one of my Facebook statuses and I tagged her, and I was like, so you gonna act like we don't have the same class together? And she was like, no, I saw you, but I didn't like know if you knew me or something like that. And I was like, I was tapping a desk for you to come sit next to me. She was like, oh, I didn't even realize, yada yada yada. And then from there sparked a beautiful friendship. I'm Young Miami, she JT, period. I'm the real Young Miami, because she got a couple Young Miamis, but I'm the real Young Miami today. Like, stop playing with me. Anyways, next one. Somebody named Sean said I'm goofy. I guess, like, we both go to Albany, but like, me and him never like really hung out. Like, we're not friends, we've never spoken in Albany. It's more like I post funny stuff on Instagram, he react to it, or I react to his stuff, and you know, it's just funny. But yeah, you know, when I'm not being shy or being boring, I can be goofy sometimes, feel me? Like, I just give off crackhead vibes sometimes. So the next one is, this mother flipper is annoying as hell. First of all, Gerald, when I first got to high school, he would be like, I don't know, like, Gerald did not like me for some reason. I don't know if he didn't like me, but he always like cut my ass. Like, he would always like just cut on me. So I would like give him the same energy. And like, why does it look like I have bags? I don't have bags, y'all. At least I don't think I do. All right, whatever. But like, he would like really like just be mad at me, not mean like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry, but like, it'd just be like, I could just walk past and be like, yo bro, you're really mad. Like, what is your problem? So like, we would just go back and forth, and then eventually like we became friends. But I'm not the annoying one, he the annoying one. Like, what? So the next one is from Ariana. She was like, I thought you were a meanie. I feel like a lot of people think this just because I'm not the type of person that like will start a conversation first. So me and you can be in the same room together, but if you don't initiate a conversation with me, you don't talk to me first, then we're just not gonna talk, because that's just not me. Like, I'm a very quiet person, very shy person. I'm very to myself. So but I also have like a very strong resting bitch face. So it's like, I'm not talking to you, I have a resting bitch face, equals meanie, you know? But I'm really not a meanie. Like, if you talk to me, I would literally be like, oh hi, yada yada yada, like, you know? So if you ever see me in the street and you think I'm a meanie, like, just say hi, and I promise you I'm gonna be like, unless like you're probably a boy, I'm not gonna lie, I might be like, but if you're a girl, I'm gonna be like, even if I have no clue who you are. But yeah, I thought Ariana was a meanie. That's the funny thing, because like we had mutual friends, but me and her weren't friends. But she was mad cool and I wanted to be her friend. But like, you never know like if a girl is stuck up or if a girl is mean, and I want to be like, oh my god, hi, you're pretty, like can we be friends? And she'd be like, no, like. So I just kept my distance, and then eventually me and her became friends, and we were supposed to make TikToks together and have a picnic, but you know, COVID just ruined all of that, so we're gonna do it next semester, feel me? But yeah, I'm not a meanie at all. Like a lot of people think this, but I'm really like very far from a meanie. Like it actually takes a lot for me to get upset. So okay, this one is from Micah. I had to write the whole paragraph. So Micah said, when we were texting on IG, I'm like, oh, she's cool. But then when I saw you in person, like the first week of school, I came up to you mad excited, like, hey, and you gave me some dry ass high. So I was like, okay, never mind. Okay, boom, pow. Short story time. So basically, like, after I got accepted to Albany, I was looking for like a roommate, and I did come across like Micah's Instagram, like she had you in her bio or whatever. So I was like, oh, do you want to be roommates? So she was like, no, I already had one. I was like, okay, cool, like we can still be friends. And you know, she started her YouTube channel at the time also, so I was like, oh, we could collab together, yada yada yada. And like we were just texting back and forth. We didn't text every day, but like it would just be like a conversation here or there. But she was cool and she was mad pretty, so I wanted her to be my roommate. So when she said she had a roommate, I was upset, whatever, because it was kind of hard for me to find a roommate that I really wanted to be roommates with. So what happened? So we got to Albany or whatever, and I don't think this was the candle lighting, or maybe it was, I'm not sure, but all I know is that we were on the podium and she like walked by. But like I said, I'm not the type of person to say hi first. So I saw Micah, but I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing, because me and her haven't spoken on IG in a while. She probably don't know who I am, or like maybe she just don't feel like we spoke enough for me to say it. Like I don't know, like I overthink stuff a lot, and like I said, I don't say hi first. So I was just like, okay. So I was just standing there, and she came up to me and she was like, I think she said like, oh, are you nailing? And I'm like, yeah. And she was like, hi. And I'm like, hey. But like, Micah, you said hi so aggressively. Like it wasn't even like, hey. It was like, hey. Like she said hi like with the intention like, you better say hi back. So I'm like, hey. Like you was not as excited as you thought you were. Like literally I felt so pressed. I'm like, did I just get pressed into saying hi? Like what? Like it, like if you think I gave you a dry hi, that's literally probably why, because I literally say hi to everybody. But you said hi mad aggressively, like you was like running down to something, like hey, like but you know, it's all good now, because now I love Mike and that's my roommate, so you know. Okay, so the next thing was, in your videos you seem shy, but in person you're funny and goofy. Yeah, in my videos I feel like my personality doesn't really translate well, because like I be forgetting that, you know, I can just, you know, be me. I don't have to be so serious all the time. But then it's like when I do record videos like that, I be having like an hour worth of footage of me literally just laughing, lollygagging, rolling around, jumping on the bed. Like literally I do absolutely nothing. So sometimes it's really more of like me trying to like contain myself so I don't have so much to edit. But then it's like in the video I come off very serious and like monotone, but really like that's not me. Like in person I just be weak. But it's like I don't know, like I don't know why I always got I don't know why I feel like I always have to be so serious, feel me? The next one is you pull the Albany boys. You know what? Okay, let me not say that, but you know, like I don't know, if you think I pull them, then I pull them. If you think I don't pull them, then I don't pull them. I don't know. The next one was you look mean but you're actually shy and nice. Like I said with Ariana's, like this isn't Ariana's comment, this is somebody else's comment, but like I said, like I have a very strong like straight face. Like I just be so focused when I'm walking that I honestly be zoned out, but I really don't be grilling nobody, and then if I do, it's not on purpose. But like I'm not mean, I'm very nice and I'm very shy. Like if you get to know me, you know that sometimes I talk with a really high voice, especially when I get excited. I'd be like, oh my god, like I don't know, but like you'll see like I smile a lot, and like I'm very very far from mean and stuck up and have an attitude. From like I'm not one of those girls that's like they feel like they always have to have an attitude or always have to grow somebody. Like they just walk around like no, like I'm not like that. I'm very far from that. The next one is you have a strong resting bitch face when you walk in the CC. Okay, no, the CC, I like be tuned out, like, because most of the time I have music in, and on top of that I just be focused on where I'm trying to go, because the CC is mad mixy and like it be mad crowded and it just be too much going on. I feel like when people hang together they start putting the battery in their bag, so I could just be walking and just happen to look at you because I probably might like your wig or your coat or your outfit, and I'm just looking at people. You look at somebody for too long and they're like so, and I don't got time for that, so I just put my music on and I just tunnel vision to where I have to go. And if I have a resting bitch face, I'm sorry, it's not intentional. If you say hi to me, I promise you I'm gonna smile. But yeah, in the CC that's just different. Like I don't got time for people to be like, why is she looking at me? Like, because I think you're cute, that's why I'm looking at you, because I think that you're cute, that's why. Like, oh my god. The last one is, which is one I'm glad somebody brought up because this needs to be addressed. You was asking people for money on Cash App. First of all, I didn't ask nobody for money on Cash App. Somebody took not my number. Somebody took a random number and was just texting random people in Albany whose number they had. And then when the person would respond back like, oh, who is this? They would say Nay Ling. And then they was even texting people like friends back in the city that don't go to Albany, but they was just like, oh yeah, it's Naomi. Or if they knew the person didn't know me, they would be like, oh, it's Nay Ling, so they could search me up on IG or whatever. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, like my mom needs to Cash App you money, like can I send it to you? And then we go like half and half. You'll get like $200 or $100 or $500 or whatever the case may be. And obviously people were like, no, like that's mad bum vibes, you're trying to scam me, yada yada yada. But it wasn't really brought to my attention until like somebody like sent the picture to me and I was like, wait, what? And then I like posted on my story, and then that's when mad people was texting me like, oh, like that wasn't you, like this person texted me, yada yada yada. And I'm like, so y'all just thought that me, of all people, somebody who talks about being independent all the time, somebody who works all the time, was just out here asking people for money or telling people, oh yeah, can my mom Cash App you? Like, why would you think that I would ask you, somebody that I'm not even friends with? Like literally they were asking people I'm not even friends with if I could cash up them money. Like that wouldn't make sense. Like I feel like when stuff like that happens, you should just text them on IG or Snap and just let them know like, hey, is this really you? Because I had to like send screenshots of everything, and I was like, listen y'all, this is not me. And that's when mad people like came out of the woods like, oh yeah, I got that message too. Like somebody really had me walking around Albany looking like I was a bum or a scammer or something, because they was trying to catfish like and be me. And like I tried FaceTiming the number, calling the number, I texted the number, cursing out, and this person would not respond. They wouldn't answer no call. Like I even had my best friends call them, I had other people call them, and they really was not picking up the phone because they knew. But it's like, still, like, do not use my name for nothing, because a bum, I'm far from it. I will never ever be a bum. And it's like, I work way too hard to be a bum. Like that really like got me upset, because I'm like, damn, like how many people has this happened to with them using my name that I don't know about, that I never got to clarify, like, you know, that's not me. But whatever, because if somebody ever try to bring that up in the conversation, I'm gonna be like, look at the number, that's not my number. So try again, honey, try again. But anyway, that is all the assumptions for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It wasn't like, you know, crazy funny. A lot of it was just like, oh yeah, you look mean, yada 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 yada, or you're a bum, you try to ask people for money, which I would never. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you have any video ideas, make sure to comment them down below. I didn't really post at all this week just because I've been working a lot, and I'm not gonna lie, sneaky ran out of video ideas. So yeah, anything you want to see, make sure to comment them down below. But until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out, motherfuckers.